everyone, my name is Tofunmi and I'm proud to be a Nigerian. Before I start this presentation, I'd like to thank a few people. First of all, Collins for this video recording, Mari and Larander for the speaker I'm going to use, and Shanuki who's going to help me pass some Nigerian news.
Actually, I'll be helping her instead.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, right?
Yes.
Thank you. I want to just explain why I'm wearing this shirt. Quote and unquote. Black lives matter the same way other lives matter. Please make sure your phone isn't silent or turned off. Thank you. Another reason I'm passionate about this shirt is because I got it from Civil Rights Museum in Memphis, Tennessee. And what's really interesting about this museum is that it was built in Lorraine Motel. And Lorraine Motel is the motel that Martin Luther King was assassinated, room 306, and I've actually been in that room. If there's anything I can say about that trip to the museum, is this: education is power, and we must value the education our ancestors fought so hard for. Nigeria is a country that is rich in culture and very diverse. If I want to go in depth, we're going to be here for 5 hours. So I am going to talk about Nigeria in two ways. First, I'm going to talk about Nigeria as a country, and then I'm going to talk about it through the eyes of the Yoruba tribe, because I am from the Yoruba tribe. Nigeria is a country, so I'm going to touch on a few of these things. The national anthem. At this point, I ask that we all stand up and honor my country by listening to this national anthem.
I don't know it.
Don't kick you up.
Found my chalk mark.
When I got off the plane, I was so excited to see such a beautiful country. And I know my ancestors are from here, and it makes me feel home. So I want to say thank you so much for being such an inspiration to me and everyone else that performed tonight. I want to do something special, okay? But you guys have to help me. I'm a little nervous. So if you promise to sing along, I want to give y'all a little gift, okay? Arise, oh compatriot, Nigeria, call obey, to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, sunbound with freedom, peace and peace and unity. Thank you. You sound so beautiful. That was for y'all.
Thank you very much. That was Beyonce, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
This is the map and flag of Nigeria. it has two colors, green and white. Green represents wealth and agriculture, and white represents peace and unity. Now, like I said, our culture is diverse, and but still very rich. So I'm just going to touch on a few things. First of all, Nigeria is located in West Africa. We have approximately 178 million people, making us the most populous country in the world, in Africa, my bad. Nigeria was colonized by the British, so our official language is English. We have 521 languages, showing you how diverse our culture is. And the currency, Sarah, if you please pass it around. They'll all get it. Just make sure it's passed around. I have a few notes in there. So just look at it and pass it around.
Can I open
Yeah.
it?
Okay. Our religion. We have two main religions. We have Christianity and Islam. I am a Christian, and it is very sad to know that Nigeria is the 10th highest in the world for Christian persecution. Now I'm going to talk about my tribe. My beautiful tribe, Yoruba. Now I'm going to talk about my core values, the history, and other things. Okay, so you need to know that Yoruba people value respect and gratitude. They do it so much, like it's almost ridiculous. Like you say "Eku ijoko," and that means thank you for sitting down. Now next, our names are meaningful, which means every single name has a meaning. My name means God is my sufficiency. Another thing about our language is that it has an intonation. Like in French with accent grave, we call it as ami oho, and it's literally do re mi. So if you want to say my name, you literally have to sing it. So it's Tofunmi. Very interesting. Now our history. I try to summarize it, but the key thing you need to know is about Oduduwa Ife, the progenitor of the Yoruba people and the first Oni of Ife. I'm going to read this out once. When Oduduwa arrived in ancient Ife, he and his group are believed to have conquered the component communities and to have evolved the palace structure with its effective centralized power and dynasty. Going by the tribal records, he is commonly referred to as the first Oni of Ife and progenitor of the Yoruba people. Now to the fun part. I'm going to talk about food, fashion, music, and Jolanjimoke. Food. Again, this is very broad, so I have restricted it to 3 meals. Okay. I'm gonna say something. Okay, the first food there is probably the most ratchet thing ever. It's gari and ekpa. Basically, gari is grounded cassava, and ekpa is like peanut. So it's almost like cereal, but I love it. The next thing I'm going to talk about is eba, inyo, fufu, and egusi. If you think about it as mashed potatoes and gravy, your mashed potatoes is literally fufu, eba, or inyo, and your gravy can be egusi, ewedu, stuff. And the only thing I can say that I can confidently cook, I'm not going to lie, is akara, and I'm so proud of it. So after I made this, I was so happy, I took a picture and I sent it to my best friend all the way in Gambia. Interesting. Fashion. Okay, Nigeria is huge in the fashion. And so I'm going to show you the traditional outfit, and then I'm going to tell you how it has evolved to be beautiful and the dominant one in Africa. This is the traditional outfit. The woman will wear a head tie called gele. She'll wear a top called buba and a wrapper called iro. The man will wear a cap called fila, or fila, a shirt called buba, and this is almost like a jacket called agbada, and the trouser or pants is called shokoto. Shokoto, yeah, I think that's the right thing to say. Okay, now how that has evolved. You've all heard about the famous dashiki. What you probably do not know is that it goes back to 1960, and I can quote, it was introduced by he introduced the danshiki, and this is the man, Oba Adefumi I. As you can see, the shokoto that I mentioned earlier is part of it, and yeah, it's from Nigeria, Yoruba tribe. This is very popular now. And if you look at it again, this is the buba and the iru. That is the top and the wrapper that I talked about earlier, but it has evolved to be this beautiful. And almost everybody all around Africa and even in the world would wear this. Tiwa Savage is a very popular Yoruba Nigerian artist that that is also prominent in Africa and in the world. She recently got married and she did her wedding in Dubai. And this is what she wore for the wedding. This is the traditional one, and that is the venue. We really were huge in fashion. Music. I absolutely love music, so I'm going to restrict this as much as possible. Now, I'm going to talk about 3 people. I'm sorry. Korede Bello. Now, a lot of people know him. He's an upcoming Nigerian artist. And 99.5% of the people that know him think he's cute, and I agree. And then he believes in God, so I admire him for that. Next person I'm going to talk about is Asha. Asha is, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but she's Yoruba. And she's really huge in France. She's won many awards in France. And I like her music because it's unique and it's just classic. The next one is Lara George. She's a prominent Christian female musician. Jola and Jumoke. What is Jola and Jumoke? Jola and Jumoke are a prominent Yoruba Christian youth empowering group in America. We have people that are Ivy League students and alumni, people that are Yoruba, especially. My cousin, Opoya Debanjo, she went to Harvard, she just graduated, and she's the president of this group. I'm proud to be the treasurer of this group. And we have a prayer line at 8:30 a.m. Central Time every Saturday. Things you definitely need to know about Nigeria before you leave this room. So, Nigerian Amaka Osakwe is the first and only African-based designer whose attire is worn by the First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama. Amaka Osakwe is not Yoruba, but Amaka suggests Igbo, and this, I'm not sure, it might be Edo, but she definitely, I'm proud of her. President Buhari. Now, I'm not sure if I was born when he was leader, but when he was a leader. But my parents told me that there was a time when there was war against indiscipline. And I really hope that that legacy lives on in Nigeria. The last person I'm going to talk about is my husband. I'm just joking, he's married. M.I. Abaga. This is a male musician. He's a male he's not Yoruba. He's a male musician in Africa. And if you really want to know about suffering, poverty, and the bad things we go through, these are the songs I suggest you listen to. Finally, these are some Nigerian Christian contemporary music artists that are doing great things in Africa and around the world. B-Master. B-Master is Yoruba Nigerian. I met him in the Gambia. B-Master is Yoruba Nigerian. I met him in the Gambia, and now he's in Sweden, doing great things. Abiye Romeo is, I met him in Gambia, and his music is unique, and he's Christian, so I respect him. Sinach, I was surprised to know that Shanuki has heard about her, and Mari listens to her, and Noella also loves her. She's really popular in, I know, in England, London, because she has concerts there, and I'm really proud of that. This group is Oaks of Righteousness, and they're very good. To me, they're the best Nigerian young Christian band, contemporary rap music that I've ever met. And lastly, Remy Minchjo. Her first name is Remy Leku. We studied together in Gambia, in medical school, and she's Yoruba, and we both love God. And she has a unique style because she specializes in jazz. So now she's in the Caribbeans. That's pretty much it. Now, again, thank you for coming. And I've taken time to prepare this slide. So if you really want to know more, this is my email address. You can always email me, and I'm more than happy to send you this slide. Another thing, if you see me on campus and you have a question, please do not hesitate to ask. Even if you forget my name, that's fine. So I'm going to take a few questions. Go ahead.
What's like the currency difference?
$1 to 250.
250.
Sorry. Yeah, it's very bad. Disappointing. Yes, go ahead.
Is Lagos like the most populous city
Yes,
in Nigeria?
it's the most popular, but it's not the capital. The capital is Abuja, but Lagos was formerly the capital.
What is the political system in Nigeria?
A lot of corruption. And if anyone was to ask me in the future, that is it safe to go to Nigeria now? No, it's not. So I'm not proud of that, but it's the truth.
You didn't mention like what's the business language, I guess.
I said official language is English.
Excuse me.
Our official language is English, so English is the business
It's
language.
just I just missed
Oh, that's fine.
business language.
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you. You have to pay me, but yes.
500 of whatever. Like dollars.
Dollars.
No. It feels good. It's cool. It's made out of like plastic. That's cool.
Thank you.
That's what I'm